great Sunday afternoon for baseball here, north of the border at the Rogers Center in downtown Toronto. Today it's the rubber match of this three-game series between the San Diego Padres and the Toronto Blue Jays. Interleague baseball next. Wade Miley starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Now at the plate, Eric Hosmer, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Here's the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. That one is gone. What a way to lead off a ball game. A solo home run here off the bat of Eric Hosmer. Number 11 for him on the season, and the Padres bust out in front 1-0.
You talk about starting a game off quick. We couldn't even get the lineup cards in yet, and this guy's already going deep.
Here's Will Myers. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he lays off there 1-0. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
The 2-0 on the way. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. Base is empty here with nobody out. Lays off the breaking pitch, and it's 3 balls and a strike.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Now the 3-1 home to Myers. Hit sharply toward the right side, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. And here's a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting San Diego Padres. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I love the way Eric Hosmer plays the game. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
Coming to the plate now, Bryce Harper, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
step off and fire to the bag. And he's back easily. Here's Matt Adams now, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were two stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Set to deliver on 2-1. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit. So we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
Digging in, Hunter Renfroe. And the Padres trying to make this first inning even better here from the stretch. And that misses, ball 1.
That's how quick an inning can potentially get away from you out there. You get the first 2 outs pretty quick. Next guy gets on, and now you're staring the number 4 hole hitter in the face with a runner in scoring position.
The 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
Hit hard to short, fielded cleanly, and a glove flip for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. But the Padres draw first blood here on the solo home run. Bottom of the first inning coming up from Rogers Center, and the Friars are off to an early 1-0 lead. Robbie Erlin is on the mound for the Padres in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Stepping into the box, Victor Reyes. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder, Victor Reyes.
Here's the first pitch to him. In there, strike 1. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, they came up a little short last time out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them. What a hot streak. Stay hot, my friend. Up over 290. He is flirting with that 300, elusive 300 batting average mark.
Into the box, JT Realmuto, and he has been, pardon the cliche, in fuego of late. Seen that average shoot up quite a bit over the past 8 ball games. First pitch coming, here it is. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. Realmuto has had a nice campaign so far, and fans are noticing. He comes into today as the American League's 2nd leading vote getter at first base in fan balloting.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that all-star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in 2nd place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman.
A veteran hitter certainly knows when he's got wheels on first base, he's probably getting a fastball and he's probably getting it middle away. Might be a great time to get super aggressive.
And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now. Following next is Nelson Cruz. He waits on deck. The 3-1 fouled away. Runners off for second, and it's fouled away. The 3-2 one more time. Runner going a second time. So this is pulled in by the shortstop. Now a throw to first doubles up the runner. Tough luck that time as he got stuck in no man's land following the line drive on the hit and run. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, guys, I'm really hoping to see a turnaround from that number 3 hitter. He hasn't looked like himself at all lately. You know, he's really struggled. I'm watching him drop his hands. You can see that his timing is off. He's really searching and trying to figure out why he's struggling so bad.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Base hit into right center.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero.
So digging in now, Vladimir Guerrero. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. From the stretch, here's the pitch. High and deep to left center field. Renfroe ranging back, still going back. So a 2-run shot to left center. Home run number 5 on the year as Toronto has taken a 2-1 lead.
You can just see the wheels turning in his mind on the mound out there. I was cruising, just needed one more out, then give up a single and a homer. Goes to show you can never take an out or a pitch for granted in this game.
Into the box now, Kevin Pillar. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. The windup and the 0-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Pillar tends to exploit left-handed pitching. Many hitters are better against opposite-handed arms, of course, but he's considered one of the best hitters in baseball in these types of matchups. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Sometimes you get off on the wrong foot, and it's hard to get back on the right one. That's the 4th hit he's given up here already in the early going. He's got to find a way to string some outs together, or he's going to be in some deep trouble.
In now, Kike Hernandez. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He'll check in with an average still south of 230. 2 home runs and 8 runs batted in. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. A 1-2 pitch. And that misses 2-2. Pilar stands at second with 2 gone. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. Jays strike for a couple as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 2-1 Toronto. Ready now, Domingo Villanueva comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Domingo Villanueva.
First pitch on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Popped up. Real Muto has a play. 1 out.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And the spotlight today is going to be on Teoscar Hernandez, left fielder. This guy is a great athlete. Gets really good jumps on the ball, but people, his calling card's in the batter's box. He can go deep in a hurry.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series. 0 for 7. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. And this one misses to Tulowitzki. It's a ball and a strike. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Miley has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Tulowitzki is retired. 2 down now.
Batting it.
Digging in now for San Diego, number 79. And he's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball well outside. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. 2 out, nobody on. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. This will kick up against the wall now.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Stepping in now, Leotis Marrero, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
He's set. The 3-2. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. At the plate, Danny Jansen. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The catcher, Danny Jansen.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. The 1-0. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Renfroe moves over, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
So here's how the San Diego Padres are positioned defensively. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Settling in now, Gurriel, and you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. 1 out, nobody on. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Adams moves over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting ninth, the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a ground ball out to Tulo at short. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They still lead it 2-1. Riding in once again, Eric Hosmer. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
The last at bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Hey guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Standing in now, Will Myers, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. to 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Again, a 1-2. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Count remains 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. And another foul ball.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Another 2-2 offering. Line toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just
Now
keeps on
batting,
giving, D-Roll.
the right
Both
fielder.
teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate. A lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Runner back safely. And another snap throw to the bag. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And now Bryce Harper, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
He pulls this one into right. Reyes is there. 2 down.
Now batting, the left fielder, Matt Adams.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Matt Adams. He drew a walk his first time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit high and deep is straight away right field. Reyes looking up. And this one is gone. A home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And the Padres move in front now 3-2.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in this series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
The center fielder, number 10.
Into the box, Hunter Renfroe. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Fastball runs off the outside. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Hit down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. The Padres get a couple of runs in the inning on the 2-run home run. We played 2.5. It's now 3-2 San Diego.
We're just about set to go here as the Blue Jays come to bat in the third inning. And this is an offense that has really been productive this year. In fact, with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in all of Major League Baseball, it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days. As one player told me earlier, yeah, I mean, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand the level we're playing at. We have a special group, we know it, and we still think we can get better. Safe to say no one else around the league hopes they can, guys.
Victor.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Reyes.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a pitch swung on and grounded out to Tulowitzki at shortstop. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number one.
First baseman, JT Realmuto.
Digging in now, JT Realmuto. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike one. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Realmuto is hitting exactly 200. Not really what you'd call a point of pride for him.
Matty, he struggled this season against left-handed pitching, but maybe a little shot of confidence with the manager putting him in the lineup today.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's the second out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. Third inning. Already a 3-2 ball game. He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2. Cruz, or the boomstick as he's appropriately nicknamed. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. They trail 3-2. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Andy Green during the commercial break about the Padres offense, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. We looked into the numbers, and as a team, they've had a contact rate of over 85% in this game, meaning that when they swing the bat, they're missing the ball less than 15% of the time. To put that into context, the very best teams in baseball usually are right around 80% for an entire season. So at least for today, they're displaying an amazing ability to put wood to ball.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And now it'll be the shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. First offering on its way. In there for strike one. Tulowitzki Swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". He's in the midst of his 14th major league season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability 79. To adjust and be a great teammate.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 79. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Fastball called for strike 2.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
A ball and 2 strikes now. It's a 2-2 count to the Padres catcher.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Reyes is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Padres down in order. They're up 3-2. Ready to take his hacks again, Vladimir Guerrero, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball, so I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. High bouncer toward the hole. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
The batter.
And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Padres' road to the show report. 2 players that this organization has to be happy about right now. Is empty, and that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
He doesn't have a big fastball, but he was able to get that pitch by him.
And Matt, that's 100% a result of setting up with the off-speed pitches before it. If you're not a hard thrower, you could still have some success, but you have to learn how to mix speeds and set everything up. That was a nice job right there.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Pillar is retired, 2 down now.
Now batting, the shortstop, DK.
2 are gone now in the Blue Jays half of the 4th. And that means the plug-and-play utility man Kike Hernandez will bat next. First pitch coming. Here it is. Chopped on the ground to first. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They're down 3-2. Standing in, Leotis Marrero. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The second baseman, Leotis Marrero.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Boy, and here's a drive. Deep left field, and the long ball's going to bite him for the third time today as this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 2 for him on the year, and it's given the Padres a 4-2 lead. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, Hero. The hitters on the point, the pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses, are taking advantage.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Line drive to center field. Pilar patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
In now, Will Myers, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Hard ground ball to third. To his left, Guerrero. And there are 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 34, Bryce Harper.
Stepping up to the plate, Bryce Harper. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. The Padres get 1 in the inning, and it comes on the solo home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up, and the Friars have doubled up. They lead it 4-2. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And one thing he stressed to me is the need for them to have more competitive at-bats the rest of the game. He told me he can't recall many times where they've been able to get to a full count today. And while that's not always a necessity for success, they've clearly had their struggles today, especially when it comes to making things difficult on the opposing pitching.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Stepping in for the Jays, Danny
for
Jansen. He'll get his side started in the inning. And Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
First pitch on its way. Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. And he misses 2-1. the 2-1 home. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
This is line to left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, he had just retired 10 straight until that base hit right there. That's into almost 4th inning of him not ever seeing the stretch. We'll see how he does with a runner on now.
So coming to the plate, Gurriel comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Stepping in to Oscar Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here.
The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Back goes Harper. He jumps, but he can't make the play. It's off the wall. The relay. And he is in there.
This right here is the difference between an average hitter and a very good hitter. The average hitter probably doesn't do anything with that pitch, but this guy goes down and gets it, muscling it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Into the box now, Victor Reyes, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. So far this year against Southpaws, Reyes brings in a batting average resting just under .320, and they'll look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
Yeah, this is a great spot for him right now. He just seems to have been picking up left-handed pitching great all season long.
2-0 now. The 2-0 on the way. A bouncer up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or 8th in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Yeah, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. And they got him at second base on a good, smart play that time. Stepping in now, JT Realmuto, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
When you dive into the numbers in this start, it's hard to believe that this guy's pitching as poorly as he has. Over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes, but a lot of those have been right down the middle, right into the hitting zone.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Four runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And he takes a called strike 2.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2. Grounder down the line at third. Villanueva gloves it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. 5 innings complete, and we are tied 4-4. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Matt Adams, and he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around.
That was a pretty good pitch too, man. That last AB when he went deep, that was a fastball that was in and off the plate. So that tells me this guy likes the ball on that inner half of the plate or even inside off the plate. If I'm on the mound right now, I'm keeping the ball away from this guy.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
In now, Hunter Renfroe. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Count 1-0.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the third baseman, Domingo Villanueva.
Stepping up now, Domingo Villanueva. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. Hit back toward the mound. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dero, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Standing in now, Troy Tulowitzki. Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the third out. Padres leave one through 5.5. We're tied at 4. Into the box now, Nelson Cruz. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Jays, the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope,
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
Here comes the Padre manager up out of the dugout heading for the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He departs in a tie ball game, but is responsible for that runner at second, so the best he can hope for is a no decision here. Brian Mitchell takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
For the Padres, number 50, Brian Mitchell.
In now, Vladimir Guerrero. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Up top, it's 2-0.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. And they take the lead. It's gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his second of the game, and it's now 6-4. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0. Heading out toward shallow right. Harper has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, Hernandez.
Ready for another shot now.
Kike Hernandez.
Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. First pitch of the at-bat. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. The 0-1 delivery. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Mitchell, originally from the Tar Heel state of North Carolina. He was a 16th round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Hernandez behind a ball and 2 strikes. Misses, ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
The pitch. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Line drive to left. A dive, but it's off his glove.
Nice adjustment by the batter right there. You cannot fault the pitcher for going to that well again. First one he swings and misses through, and this one the batter's able to execute and drive it for a base hit.
Into the box, Gurriel, as he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez as he lifts it in the air to right field. And that's going to fall for a base hit. The throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Now batting, the right fielder, Victor Reyes.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Victor Reyes. 3 across so far in the inning and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
He's set. Here it comes. First pitch here misses wide. 1-0.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself at bad counts.
Here comes the 1-0. Fouled off. Three runs already home here. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter.
Boy, talk about being on cruise control through 5 innings, and all of a sudden the 6th inning, things are starting to fall apart. He needs to refocus again.
High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. 8, 9, and top of the order coming up to start the 7th. It's the Blue Jays 7 and the Padres 4. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. 7th inning coming up with the Jays out in front as we give you a look at our game summary to this point.
Your
Danny
attention,
Barnes
please.
is on to pitch
Now
from the
pitching
bullpen
for
now
the
to
Blue
start
Jays.
inning number 7.
Number 24, Danny Barnes.
Ready for another chance. Number 79. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Number
First
79.
pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled away. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now. And it's fouled away. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Well, they say beggars
next
can't
for
be
the Padres.
choosers, and when you're
The
losing,
second baseman.
you can't always
Leone.
choose how you get on base, but you've got to
Barrero.
get on any way that you can, so he'll take that, even though it probably hurts a little bit.
Standing in now, Leotis Marrero, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Barnes, playing here in his age 29 season. He was taken in the very late rounds back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
The second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
That's a really tough double play to turn when the first baseman has to field it coming off the bag and then make a throw to second while the runner is going down the line. Couldn't complete the double play, but at least they got 1 out.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. This is line to left. But this will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out.
The batter, number 4, designated hitter, Will Myers.
Striding in, Will Myers. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's set, and the pitch. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. Marrero leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And this will kick off the base of the wall. Marrero is on his way home. And a relay to the plate. And he is safe as he beats the play at the plate, and it's now a 7-5 ball game.
Great piece of hitting here. Men on first, and they're playing him to pull, but he crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all the way around from first to score, and that was a great piece of hitting.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here's Bryce Harper now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Harper begins play with a slugging percentage north of .525. Certainly a line he can take pride in. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now. That misses 1-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike three, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2 is laid off for ball two.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
The 2-2. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Padres pick up a run on the RBI double. Get up and stretch. Home half of the seventh coming up. It's the Blue Jays 7 and the Padres 5. Adam Warren gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Number 43, Adam Warren.
So stepping in, JT Realmuto. He was a ground out victim last time up.
The first baseman, JT Realmuto.
Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball three.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front. Even though he didn't pot commit on that one, it opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
Out of the stretch, here's his 3-1 home. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
So one away now. Here's Nelson Cruz. First pitch on its way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Now batting, the third baseman, Vladimir.
Ready to take his hacks again, Vladimir Guerrero, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home is a low changeup that's laid off. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Kevin Pillar waits on deck. Second. Tulowitzki for 1. On to Hosmer, a double play, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. They lead it 7-5. Ryan Tepera has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 52, Ryan Tepera.
Coming to the plate now, Matt Adams. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
The next 0-2. Skied into straightaway right. Reyes moves over. One down.
The center fielder.
Blue Jays
10.
trying to hold on here at the Rogers Center. They lead it here in the 8th as you get a look at the line score to this point in the contest. Stepping into the box, Hunter Renfroe. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
2 balls and no strikes to the Padres center fielder. Five runs, 8 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. 3-0 now. And the cutter can't find the zone as he surrenders the base on balls here.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Digging in to try it again, Domingo Villanueva. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off. The 0-1. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki.
Elmer Pedroza will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 29, Elmer Pedroza.
In there at the knees, strike 1. He'll start this one at 269. 2 home runs and 14 driven in. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Lifted in the air out to right. Reyes on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1 left for San Diego. They're down 2, 7-5. Gustavo Ayala is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 11, Gustavo Ayala.
Cordero is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here.
Number 33.
Now in the box, Kevin Pillar. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Center fielder, Kevin Pillar.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is skied out toward right. On the move is Harper. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Kike Hernandez.
Now at the plate, Kike Hernandez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. One out, nobody on. One and one. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. The 1-1 home. Count is 1-2 now. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Bases are empty. One man out. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his fifth strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
In now, Danny Jansen, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball. 1-0. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
I think he's shown you right there. He was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. This is popped up. Number 79 is calling for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We've played 8 full. The Jays lead it 7-5. Roberto Osuna comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 54, Roberto Osuna.
Into the box now, number 79. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Reyes is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see there, he's currently in 5th place in that department in the AL race. Digging in once again, Leotis Marrero. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Hit down the third baseline. And he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul. Here's the 0-2. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. And he fouls this one off. One out, nobody on. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making his pitcher grind for everything.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. He finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
Now batting, the first baseman.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. From the stretch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. Now the 2-1. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. San Diego down to their final strike. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Blue Jays have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
7-5 how today's comes to an end. Toronto rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Wade Miley earns win number 4 on the season. Roberto Ozuna closes the door for the save, his 12th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 7 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 34 minutes. Paid attendance at Rogers Center this afternoon, 49,282. The Blue Jays thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.